I know you're a viewer, so a lot of you probably don't really know this. You might be if you watch a lot of Mortal Kombat YouTubers, but being a violent centric video game YouTuber for Mortal Kombat games like that, it is hard. It is a very hard niche to be in as a creator. And YouTube is coming out here and making it even harder to do stuff like this.
Take it one step at a time.
What is up, my dudes? Onestep here. And if you are new to the channel and this is your first time watching me, yes, I cover Mortal Kombat, I cover fighting games, RPGs, and funny enough, a lot of RPGs I cover are violent inherently, meaning you're assassinating people like in Ghost Yote and stuff like that. But so they are very, not like very, but like they are violent-centric video games, especially Mortal Kombat. And YouTube comes out today, or just the other day, and says, coming November 17th, so probably around the time this is released, I'm guessing, they will begin age-restricting content, which they already do, by the way, featuring realistic human characters that focuses on scenes of torture or scenes of mass violence against non-combatants. Well, it's like, so does that mean like fatalities? Because you already get age-restricted for doing fatalities. Like no one shows them. I'm sure you guys know this. If you watch me or any other Mortal Kombat YouTubers, chances are they're either color grading the fatalities and even probably the fatal blows, and all they're doing is crushing bones in those scenes, but they're either color grading them to be purple or green or something, and or they're just not showing them. They're blurring them, or they're just cutting them out completely so they don't show them at all, which kind of sucks because as the viewer, we love Mortal Kombat. We love the fatal blows, the fatalities. We love the violence in these video games, not even real video games. And it's just cool. It's just fun to watch. We don't know why. Are we gross people because I love seeing a head get torn off? Maybe I need therapy. I don't know, probably. But I just love seeing somebody get sawed in half in a video game. It's like, oh, that's crazy. Now, would I really want to watch that in real life? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? No. I don't think anybody really would. And the funny thing is about this is we already have YouTube Kids, right? Like, isn't that the point of YouTube Kids? Could be wrong. Is that not the point? I feel like we have that app for a reason. People are downloading YouTube Kids because they don't want stuff like this for their kids. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't watch YouTube Kids. I don't know what the age limit is on that. Is it literally for kids, like 4-year-olds, 3-year-olds, and not does it not have a lot of content for maybe preteens and young teenagers and whatever? I don't know. But maybe I'm wrong. But like, can we? This is hard, dude. This sucks. Like, that's why I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a bigger fan of Injustice anyways, but I hope the next game from NetherRealm, WB, is Injustice. And honestly, it's for stuff like this because YouTube is the largest media consuming platform in the world, right? Like, especially for video games. You got YouTube, Twitch, I'm not sure how Kick is doing, and probably TikTok. I'm not sure how TikTok's guidelines are. I don't really keep up with them, but like, point is, YouTube is top 1, if not top 2, 3 of media consuming streaming services like we have on our phones, tablets, our TVs, for Pete's sake. Like, people watch movies and stuff on YouTube, right? It's huge. And so doing this I know that the cover here shows Mortal Kombat, but like, this is going to be for any video game that does this, featuring realistic human characters. So can cartoony characters be fine? Like if I play, I don't know, a pixelated indie game and someone's getting sawed in half, is that okay? So it's only realistic human characters. But also another addition to what is part of the requirement here is that focuses on scenes of torture or scenes of mass violence. Mass violence? What about one-on-one? So this isn't a mass violence. This is just one guy versus one guy. And non-combatant. So it's like, if this guy is fighting back, does it count? Or if he's non-combating and he's standing there like this, because that's what we do for fatalities, is that what makes it worse? But again, YouTube already does this. YouTube already age restricts the content. And I'm sure every other Mortal Kombat creator has gone through this. I've tried to use Reptile and T1000 in Mortal Kombat 1 to have, silver blood, no organs whatsoever. Fatalities be performed on them, brutalities be performed on them, and YouTube by default still age restricts the content. We have to go through the process of appealing every single piece of content we put out like that and say, hey, this is actually against a piece of metal. This is not actually violent. And then YouTube goes, let me double check on this real quick. And they watch and they're like, I don't know, man. I'm seeing a a kind of a head get torn off. Yeah, there's no blood, but we see it. And then sometimes they will lift the restriction. Sometimes there have been times where I color coded the hell out of a fatality and even blurred it. It was a purple blob that was blurred for fatality. And guess what? It still got age restricted. So I'm like, we're out here trying our best as creators that cover stuff like this to make it family friendly and or at least YouTube guidelines friendly. And they're out here like, nope, even with that, we're actually going to go harder and make it harder to be a Mortal Kombat / violent game YouTuber. What about games like GTA 6 that are going to destroy the internet? There's a lot of raunchy and crazy and violent stuff that happens in that game. Is every GTA 6 YouTuber, which there's going to be a lot of them, is every one of them going to get age restricted because of some kind of violence that happens in the game? They're going to have to really watch what happens in their game. What if they get stream sniped? What if they're playing a GTA 6 and some guy enters their world and walks up and just beats the crap out of them, and they got to cut that out? They got to end the stream. What then? Like, there's just a lot to talk about, a lot to really discuss on this topic of YouTube changing its already crazy guidelines on violent video games. And I don't even know what to say, bro. Also, if you guys like the violence, if you guys like fighting games and stuff like this, well, you probably like the stuff that I put out. So if you guys do and you want more of it, well, consider subscribing. I put out new videos twice a week and I stream twice a week. I'm already doing all that I can to make the content that I put out friendly like that. Like, they're guidelines friendly, you know, like, I'm trying to color code it, I'm trying to blur it. It still doesn't work all the time. And now they're coming out and saying, we're just going to throw down the hammer even harder. It's like, okay, well, that means, by the way, this is kind of the point of this video, is to tell you guys, don't expect to see fatalities, brutalities, anything, fatal blows if Mortal Kombat's the next game, for this reason right here, even from big YouTubers. Now, I don't know what it's going to take for any YouTuber to really bypass this and appeal this, but it sounds like probably not. So no matter who you watch, you're probably going to see fatal blows get just cut out. Same with fatalities. And unless the creator themselves, which I'm sure a lot of them are probably going to be okay with this, unless they are cool with the age restriction that they know they're going to get on their video, and if they're cool with that, chances are no one's going to be making these fatal blow compilations or these fatality compilations anymore. And if they do, them as a creator are going to have to accept that they're going to be age restricted out the gate and probably not make as much money. Now, I know we like to call YouTubers and TikTokers and whatever, we like to call them shills and like sellouts and whatever, but yeah, a lot of people make money online. I do. Like, call me a shill, call me a sellout. I love to make videos. I love to talk about these things. And the cool thing is, yeah, I can make a bit of money off this. It's nice. And so when I know that a video that I'm going to put out is not going to make money, I'm kind of less incentivized to make that video. And that's not just me. I'm talking as if I was any YouTuber, right? The point of them making a video is probably to make some money. So when YouTube says, hey, the video you're going to make is not going to make you any money, it's like, okay, then I just won't make it. Why would I put all this effort into recording and then editing and photoshopping a thumbnail and knowing my analytics and knowing when to put it out and knowing my audience? Why would I do any of that if I'm not going to get any results at all? Besides maybe growing the community a little bit more, which could be good enough for a lot of people, sure. But the point is, the big incentive is money. They want to put out a video to make money, whether it be a short, full on long form, or going live or whatever. If they know that what they're going to be putting out is not going to make money, they're probably not going to make it. And that kind of sucks, because I'm unfortunately in that boat. Like, I'm not even like a huge YouTuber. By the time you're watching this, I'm at like 70,000, which is awesome. But there are YouTubers that have hundreds of thousands and millions of subscribers. They're going to be covering this and expect to get hundreds of thousands of views on the video, which will make them money. And with this huge change, they're probably not. So I don't know if they're even going to make the video in the first place. They might, you know, I don't know. But like, point is, YouTube changing its guidelines like this is kind of crazy. So like, if I don't know what we could do, I don't know if there's a petition to change this or whatever, but like, it was already crazy, and now they're going even harder on the idea of age restricting content that is just basically violent. So basically, this whole trying to be professional language here they might as well just say like, hey, if it's violent, shows blood, you were gonna age restrict the hell out of your content. That's basically what it might as well say right here. Oh, guys, that's just my thoughts. I mean, let me know all your thoughts down below on this topic. What do you guys think of this change from YouTube? As a viewer, what do you expect? What are your thoughts? Let me know everything down below. As I said before, if you guys enjoy stuff like this, maybe consider subscribing. I'm sure you'd enjoy the rest of the content that I put out. You guys have a great night. Be safe out there. Take it one step at a time, and I will see you in the next video and/or stream.